Before this video is over, you're going to master how to play Fairy Tale by Alexander Rybak without the need for any sheet music, because we're going to give you all the notes right here on the board. So even if you've never played from sheet music before, or you don't know how to read sheet music, don't worry, we're going to put all the notes on the board, and this is going to be the very last video you're going to watch on this song. Let's get straight into it. Welcome back to Heartstrings Violin Academy. I'm very excited to have you back here. Right, before we put the notes on the board and start going through it together, this is what it's going to sound like once we've gotten. I'm gonna play just a verse for you. Right, and that's just the verse. We're going to get to the chorus as well. So before we get into it, with all the notes on the board, like you know about this channel, we don't just give you the finger positions and say press this string with this finger, because in the long run, that's not going to help you. You need to know where the notes are and what notes you are actually playing. And once you've done this for a couple of songs, this helps you do more songs using this note, and you actually know where these notes are on the violin as well. If you've not subscribed and this is your first time on Heartstrings Violin Academy, this is the opportunity for you to hit that subscribe button right there, so you do not miss videos like this, which is going to be coming to you every week now. Right, so let's do a quick review of what key we're in, what notes we're playing, and all that good stuff before we have all the notes on the board and start jamming all together. Let's do that. Right, so for us to understand this piece more than just our fingers, we're in the key of F major, right? So we say a song is based in a particular key when that song is using most of the note of that scale, right? So we're going to talk about the F major scale, which is what we have here. Don't worry, I'm going to demonstrate it on the instrument where the finger should go and all of that. You're going to realize this is actually very easy to digest. Right, so we have, if you look at that chart there, we have our E string, A string, D string, and G string. And here you have where your fingers would usually be. The ones with the red, these are where your fingers would either go back a little bit or go forward based on the key we're in. So for F major scale, we should have F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, and then the high F. So if we see notes with apostrophes like this shows us that these are the higher notes. Right, so we have our F right there between the first finger and the second finger, right? So we'll call that a lower second finger. So you're going to move the second finger back from that second finger position to play that F, right? And that's going to look like this. This is the first finger down already, and then we have our second finger. You would usually be here, but we're going to move it back to play that F right there. We call that a lower second finger. So that's F. And then we have our G right there, our third finger on the D string, and then A, and then we have B flat, right, which is going to be at the tip of the A string, and then we have C, which is going to be a lower second finger again between the B and the C, and then we have our third finger, which is D, and then we have open E string, and then F at the tip of the E string. So that's your F major scale, from this low F to this high F right there. If we're to go further up, we're going to put apostrophes to them to show that these are the higher notes. If we're to go back down, you're going to have commas to show that those are the lower notes. So F major scale, let's do that together. And we do that backwards. Very good. And you could do the extended scale, right, which means you do these other notes that are not in the first octave. So for here we have, and if we keep going, we have a G, the high G, and then we have an A third finger, the B flat very close to it, right? So just play around with that scale first. I haven't done this for this particular song. Next time when you're playing a song that is in F major, you're gonna realize that you're already very familiar with this note given what we've just done. Right, so now let's get to the song, and I'm going to be walking you through it. Let's do that. Right, so here we have it on the board. Do not freak out at all, right? It might look like a lot, but it's actually very easy. We try to give you every note of the song so you can actually play the real song with a track, which I'm going to recommend a track in the description, a YouTube track. You just click on it, and once you've mastered, you could play it along, and it's going to be you playing this piece with that track, which is going to sound like a whole band playing with you. So we try to transpose it, give you all the notes exactly the way it is in the original, so you can do that. So now let's walk through it piece by piece, and you're going to realize how easy this actually is, right? So we leave this here as a guide, just in case you're trying to figure out where your notes are, right? So for example, starting off, we have A, G, A. That's going to be that open A string, third finger, and then back to that open A string. So it's going to go. We're going to do it very slowly. Let's do that again. And then you have your F, E, D, then C, B flat, B flat. I would put a slow right there. Slow means we play two notes in one bow. But in case you're not able to do slows yet, that's no problem. You could play them detached. Let's do that piece again. Or if you can do slow. Right, that will sound good too. And then that's D. Remember when we see comma with it, that's going to be the lower one. So that's open D string. Continue. Right, and that's times 2, so we repeat that, right? So once you've gotten it, you repeat it. Pause the video, slow down, practice it piece by piece. If you're having problem with bow changes, take your time to do that before you come back to it. Now let's go to the chorus. Right there you have. Do you know why we're playing those higher? Because of the apostrophe, right? And that open E without anything, that's our open E string right there. So we have. Right, you could pause, practice it, and then you do it with me. And then next part, next line. And that's it for the first verse. So pause and practice. We're going to move it on to the second verse. After we do both verse, I'm going to play through it for you so you have something to guide you, like a play along when you're practicing it. So second verse we have, it's a little different because second verse is very, very big. And then after second verse, it goes back to do that chorus again. In between it, there's that interlude, that violin interlude, where it's not being sung. So that's gonna be like a quiet zone. When you're playing with the track, you're gonna realize that as well. So let's go right there. Right, so if you can do slow, remember you put a slow right there. And then next line. You see that C and D, and then back to the B flat. Continue from right there. Right, and then it goes back to something that sounds like the chorus, but it's not the chorus yet. And then before it goes to the actual chorus. If you've not subscribed and this is your first time on Heartstrings Violin Academy, I want to use this opportunity to click that subscribe button. You do not want to miss detailed covers like this. Once you've done this for this cover, trust me, you're gonna use the same note for your next covers that fall in this particular key. All right, let's go on to that piece right there. We have. And then it goes back to the chorus. You could put a slow there as well. Remember, like I said, if you know how to put slows, once you've gotten the notes of the song, you could put slows based on how you want it. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do one verse, start to finish with the chorus to give you a play along, and then you could figure out the rest part of it. So let's go. This is once you've mastered it. Don't try to take up speed if you've not gotten the notes yet. Let's do it again. times 2. Right, and that's pretty much it. If you're wondering what I'm doing with my hand, that's called vibrato. If you've tried vibrato before and it's just giving you a tough time, stay connected to this channel. I'm preparing something that details out vibrato, what you should do every step of the way, and that's never going to be your problem again. So stay connected with the channel. You're going to know when that comes out, so you could hop on it as well. So that's it for this video. If you're looking for covers to popular song, I have 20 of the most popular song, all of me perfect songs you can play for wedding and all of that good stuff. So go in the description right there. I have those prepared for you. If you've not subscribed to the channel, do that, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Go practice.